name's Bruce Easton and I'm involved with wilderness sports. We've been guiding here in Kosciuszko National Park now since 1977, and we were the original licensed operators to offer commercial tours here into the back country. HANNELS Spur's really interesting because when the Australians started to bring their stock up from the low country into the high country for the summer, basically they used those ridge lines and that terrain to come up what's incredibly steep country out of the valleys from Corryong and Cancoban. The winter time, it's very, very different from the summer. Summer has a lot of bushes and a lot of heath and natural vegetation that make it very, very difficult to walk. The really good thing in the winter is that the snow covers most of those bushes, so it's a lot easier to travel in a lot of these sections. But the only big problem is basically the weather, and when we get our snowfalls in the snowy mountains, most of the time we get very high winds, and when we get winds we get big drifting of snow and very harsh whiteout conditions. So it makes it very difficult on the tops where there's not very much to navigate from to actually find yourself travelling with any ease.
After the water was gone, we had some small tomatoes that had been packed. And so Oscar took them out of the pack and said, "We have tomatoes with some moisture in them." So we had 4 tomatoes. Each of us took 1 tomato and chewed it up and swallowed it, and that moistened the mouth and throat a little bit. But that was all we had that first night.